Hello, hello. AZFIT Coach Yeni here. Super excited to introduce you guys to one of our amazing ladies here in the Academy, about to finish the program. Emilie, thank you so much for doing this. How are you?
I'm feeling great today. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm super excited to record, share a little bit about here, a little bit about your experience from your point of view. And more than anything, super excited to eventually share these transformation pictures on our Instagram page. Amazing, amazing transformation. So let's start. Where were you emotionally and physically before joining the ACFit program? What was the struggle?
Yeah, emotionally, I was just kind of burnt out, tired. Physically, I was not very strong and I was getting injured a lot. With my volunteer work, I end up carrying a lot of heavy equipment and I was constantly throwing my back out and having all of these kinds of injuries. And I was feeling frustrated. I was doing the same like hour run on the treadmill every single day and not seeing any progress. I wasn't, unhappy with how I looked necessarily, but I wasn't happy with how I felt. And so that's where I was at kind of before this journey started.
Awesome. When you were saying all of that, the only thing that I was thinking was when we first saw your squat versus where it is now. I'm like, oh my gosh, because you said the word injury, and then I remember the squat at the beginning, and oh my gosh, you have improved so much your form. I mean,
Thank
you're just another person, like an athlete for sure. So,
Yeah.
what was your biggest accomplishment? What was your biggest accomplishment from joining the AC Fit program?
I think my biggest accomplishment so far has been learning how to structure my meals and also finally being able to eat during the day. I used to kind of have this idea that if I ate something, my like stomach would pop out and that was really unhealthy and it was slowing my metabolism down. And so I think my biggest accomplishment has been sticking to making sure I'm getting well-rounded meals, starting my day off with breakfast, and making sure that all the food I'm eating is fueling my body, not just empty calories and
Yeah.
junk like that.
I love that answer because that's definitely one of the greatest accomplishments that anybody can get out of this program or any program that they do in general. Nutrition, it is 80% and food is fuel. So I'm so happy that you're able to make that connection, that now you eat delicious meals from the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that you have an amazing physique that shows that, hey, I don't really need to starve myself or undereat or not eat or avoid eating enough food, right? To get results. So you are a great example of that. So what were the steps that we implemented that you would take with you to keep you moving forward in the future?
I'm going to take all the steps that we've done and implement them moving forward in the future. But I think that, like the biggest steps were meal prepping for sure, making sure that I'm coming into my week right, prepared, and making sure that I'm addressing, all of the physical components too. So, monitoring form, making sure that I'm not feeling pain in places where I shouldn't be feeling it, like with my first squats. And I was like, why am I feeling it in my back? Oh, because my form is wildly not right. So making sure that I'm, checking in with my body, making sure I'm feeling the movements where I'm supposed to be. But then, of course, I think again, just the biggest thing is being that meal prepping and starting my week in a place where I'm set up for success with my healthy meals portioned out and ready to go.
100%, 100%. And you can do pull-ups too.
Yes, I can do pull ups now, and I can carry a 60-pound bag of duck food, which I couldn't do before either.
Yeah, amazing. Again, guys, wait until you see these photos. Great, great transformation. So last but not least, what will you tell anyone on the fence about joining the ACFit program?
That it's worth everything about it. If you're on the fence, these ladies are going to help you feel more confident. They're going, if you're like me and you're eating vegan and you're not entirely sure how to get the amount of protein that you need, they're going to help you. if you're afraid of food, if you're nervous about eating or eating the wrong things, they're going to help you. If you're embarrassed about your form and going to a gym or something like that, they will work with you through all of that. I think it was the best investment I've ever made in myself. And I think that if you're on the fence about it, there's just nothing, there's no reason not to do it, because there's only good things that come from it. It'll help your mood. It'll help, if you know, it'll help you feel better about how your body looks. If you're happy with how your body looks, you'll just be happier at the end of it. So, you know, I would just tell anyone who's on the fence to go for it and to really invest in themselves, because that's what it was. You know, it was a way to change my life for the better. And it really has. I did my first volunteer project a couple weeks ago, and I didn't get hurt. I walked away from it. I was able to stand up straight. My back wasn't thrown out. It's really changed my life. And I know that it would change yours too.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for investing in you, for putting you first, for trusting us, and let's keep going for more. And I am definitely super sure that you're going to continue to do great.
He says too. He says go for it.
He says yes, guys. But anyway, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, talking to you weekly, and coaching you. And now your squat, it's just perfect. You should post a video on Instagram and let everybody know.
I think I will.
Awesome. Thank you.